in today's online session. Our this YouTube channel is started by our Mumbai Municipal Corporation, that is BMC Edu Standard 6. So students, let's start our today's lesson session. So students, our today's session is of Standard 6. Our today's subject is English, and we are going to learn a new and interesting topic, that is Seven Sisters. So before starting the today's topic, we will discuss something about the Seven Sisters. So students, can you know about the Seven Sisters? What is Seven Sisters? Students, hello. Okay. So students, Seven Sisters means nothing but the 7 states of Northeast India. They are located in the northeast side in India, and they are Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Tripura, and Mizoram. So all these 7 states are located at the northeast India. You can see here the map of these 7 sisters: Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, Assam, and 8th state is Sikkim. Okay, all these 7 states are in the northeast India. So, okay, students, in this slide you can see at the left side there is a map of India. So, can you say me the how many states are in India? Total how many states, union territories? Anyone? This is the GK question. Okay, let me say. So students, there was total 29 states and 7 union territories in India. And in last year, the government divided the Jammu Kashmir state into 2 union territories, that is Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir. So nowadays there are total 28 states and 9 union territories in our India. And you can see here in a circle the map of 7 sisters located in the northeast side. Okay, they are located in the northeast side. Okay, so students, let's start our today's topic, 7 sisters. So in this topic, students, all these 7 sisters are talking to with us, and they are giving the information about their area, structure, natural things, and tourist places. Okay, so they are talking to with us. Let's see what they are talking to us. So first of all, I will read it. You have to listen carefully. Okay. Hello everyone. Have you guessed who we are? We are the 7 sisters of Northeast India, still unexplored, isolated territories to most of you and to the rest of the world. Our sister Sikkim lies to the north, but we 7 sisters are contiguous to each other. We are famous for our natural beauty, lush forest, and wild animal, as well as our colorful costumes, traditional jewelry, exotic flowers, and our own unique dance and music. Nature lovers have designated our whole area as one of the world's biodiversity hotspot. Now we will introduce ourselves one by one. So students, here 7 sisters are talking to us. It means the 7 states. So they are located in the northeast India. They are still unexplored. Unexplored means what? They are the people are unaware about these states, the information about these states. Isolated territories. So isolated territories means what? they are far away from everything. You can see in this map, there is a lot of uh, uh, what we say, the distance between these states and other states in India. Okay, so isolated means they are far away from other states. Okay, and the rest of the world means what? The other states are, you can see, they are very developed, uh, and these states are, you can see, there is no lot of development in these states. The one Sikkim state is lies at the north side, and other seven states are contiguous. Contiguous means what? You can say here, the borders of the all the seven states are common. They are connected to each other. So that is called contiguous. Okay. These seven states are famous for natural beauty, lush forests, wild animals, colorful costumes, traditional jewelry, exotic flowers, their dance and music, and lot of people, nature lovers, means tourists visit these seven states. Okay, and it is one of the biodiversity hotspots in our India. So, students, today we will learn about the first two seven sisters in this session. Before that, we will see some important pictures about the seven sisters. So you can see here the natural beauty of seven sisters. So all these seven states are located uh, in the mountain region. You can see there is a lot of mountains are there, waterfalls you can see. After that, green lush forest. Lush forest means the plenty of trees and grass you can see in the forest. After that, there are a lot of historical temples you can see in the seven states. Uh, they are also famous for the uh, long bridges on the valleys. After that, wildlife sanctuaries and different palaces, monasteries. After that, wild animals. All these seven states are famous for their forest, and uh, in that forest, we can see the lot of animals, rare animals that we cannot find in other parts of the world or in India. Langur, the type of monkey you can see in the Assam only. Rhinoceros you can see in the Kaziranga National Park. Tigers, lions, monkeys, bears. So all these elephants, all these animals are there in the forests of the seven states. After that, you can see here the colorful costumes. All the seven states are famous for their colorful costumes. They are different from other states. You can see here colorful costumes wearing uh, the people of seven states. Uh, uh, with the different costumes, they wear uh, different traditional jewelry. You can see here the different beads, necklaces of made up of different beads, crowns made up of uh, metals, flowers. So these seven states are also famous for their traditional jewelry. Exotic flowers. So exotic means, students, the flowers of unusual shapes, or we cannot find or could find these flowers in other part of India. Okay, and brightly colored flowers. So there is a one line here you can see, 70% of total orchids found in India actually find home in Northeast India. So orchids is one of the flower or plant brightly colored or unusual shape. It is found only in the Northeast India. After that, all these seven states are also famous for their dance and music. Uh, Traditional dance, traditional music. You can see in the picture, people's wearing different types of costumes. They are uh, dancing in different way. Yes or no? So all this dance and music are famous of the 7 states. So students, let's see about the Arunachal Pradesh first. So this is one of the 7 sister or one state of the 7 sisters. Hi, they call me the land of the rising sun, the land of the dawn lit sun. I am Arunachal Pradesh. My people are simple and hospitable. They belong to many tribes speaking their own languages. Students, you can see here the map of Arunachal Pradesh. The Arunachal Pradesh is also called the land of rising sun. Land of rising sun means what? The first rays of the sun comes from the Arunachal Pradesh. You can see here the meaning of the name of the Arunachal Pradesh. That is Aruna means the first rays of the sun, and Achala means hills. So that's why we call the Arunachal Pradesh the land of rising sun. My people are simple and hospitable. Simple and hospitable means students, all these peoples are very loving, and they are very generous towards the guests. They are friendly in nature. You can see in the picture uh, the peoples of the Arunachal Pradesh, and they are belonging to the many tribes. There are a lot of tribes, you can see they are speaking their own languages. The language changed according to the places. Okay, so people are talking with their own languages. Next to that, uh, some information about the foods of the Arunachal Pradesh. So their diet is largely made up of rice with fish, meat, and many green vegetables. And a popular dish is momos. So momos mean was the steam buns with meat or vegetable stuffing. So you can see in the picture what is the diet of the Arunachal Pradesh people. Rice with fish, meat, green vegetables. You can see in their diet. After that, one famous dish is momos. Okay, you can see in the picture the chicken momos. They are made, how they are made? So steam buns with meat and vegetable stuffing. So this dish is famous in all over India or world uh, of the Arunachal Pradesh. Yes, so I am nature lovers heaven. My land is spotted with monasteries, lush green forests, lakes, waterfalls, and deep river valleys. In my limestone caves, known as Tapenuru, and forest reserves, you will find a great variety of wildlife. So, students, Arunachal Pradesh is also famous for their wildlife sanctuaries. Below here, you can see the one map that's showing the wildlife of the Arunachal Pradesh, the Mehu Wildlife Sanctuary, Iring Wildlife Sanctuary, Namdafa Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay, so all these sanctuaries are famous for their wildlife. Uh, with that, Arunachal Pradesh is also famous for their green lush forests, lakes, waterfalls, and limestone caves. Here you can see the limestone caves of the Arunachal Pradesh, that is also called Tapenuru, uh, which is famous caves in Arunachal Pradesh. You must make it a point to visit the 400-year-old Buddhist monastery at Tawang and enjoy cultural festivals at Zero. Don't miss the Namdafa Tiger Project. You are also welcome to the many wildlife sanctuaries and national parks, where you may see rare animals, birds, and plants. I am also home to India's first orchid sanctuary. Here, students, you can see the Arunachal Pradesh is also famous for their monasteries. So, the second largest monastery in the world, that is Tawang, situated in the Arunachal Pradesh, and a 400-year-old Buddhist monastery. Okay, this is the 400-year-old Buddhist monastery. After that, you can see the cultural festivals at Zero. Here one picture of the place of zero is here. The festivals of this place is very famous. Namdapha Tiger Project, the reserve for the tigers. You can see here the Project Tiger Namdapha Reserve, Empen Check Gate. It is also in the Arunachal Pradesh. Wildlife sanctuaries that we learned before. Lot of wildlife sanctuaries, that is Iring Wildlife Sanctuary, Namdapha Wildlife Sanctuary, Mehu Wildlife Sanctuary. Here you can see also the place of zero. So all these are the places that are very beautiful that we can visit. Okay. And the orchid sanctuary, the India's first orchid sanctuary is in the Arunachal Pradesh. So here you can see the picture of orchid flowers. 70% of total orchid found in India, or that is found in the Arunachal Pradesh. So all these places are very famous of Arunachal Pradesh. So students, the next 7 union territories, the next is Assam. Friends, I am Assam, also known as Ohom. You will find my land between the beautiful valleys of the Brahmaputra and Barak rivers. They call me the gateway to the seven sisters. So students, Assam is one of the state located in the northeast India. You can see here the map of Assam and historical places of the Assam, that is Manas, uh, Kaziranga, Majuli, you can see Guwahati. So all these places are very beautiful of the Assam. So Assam is also called as the Ohom. Why? Because there was the Ohom dynasty, Ohom kingdom in the Assam. Here you can see the one picture of the Ohom dynasty, and there are some lines below that. That is, the seven sisters are only states in India that the Mughal emperor failed to capture. The Ohom dynasty of the northeast is the longest unbroken dynasty in India's entire history. That is why we also call Assam as a Ohom. After that, you can find the land of the Assam in the beautiful valleys of the Brahmaputra and Barak rivers. Both are the big rivers, and they are also called the gateway of the seven sisters. It means we have to go through the Assam state in the seven sisters place. Okay, yes. You can see here the picture of Brahmaputra river, world's largest river island, that is Majuli, located in the Assam. My people are very hospitable. If you come here, you can enjoy the cuisine, which has its own distinctive aromas and flavors. I am known for my artistic heritage, exotic dance forms, and elegant temples. So, students, Assam is also famous for their cuisine. Cuisine means what? The style of the cooking. The Assam is famous for their cooking style, and they has its own distinctive aromas and flavors. So their food has distinctive aromas, matlab, different smell and flavors you can find in the Assam. It is also known for artistic heritage. Artistic heritage means what? You can see the different historical places in the Assam, exotic dance, the dance that is different from the other states, and elegant temples. Elegant temples means what? The stylish and beautiful temples you can see in the Assam. You can see here the pictures of the Assam state, the Kaziranga National Park. After that, people celebrating the festival, uh, diet of the people. After that, the products made in the Assam. After that, the farming, tea farming. So all these are the famous places of the Assam. Let's move further. You can see here the temples, exotic temples, famous of the Assam states. One of the temple is Kamakhya Mandir. You can see here. The rivers ensure that my territory is lush and fertile with wetlands, orchards, tea estates, and scenic forests and parks. Kaziranga National Park and Manas National Park are World Heritage Sites. My picturesque landscape of golden green rice fields and landscape tea estates is awesome to behold. And you know, Assam tea is world famous. So, yeah, here you can see the tea production, or Assam is famous for their tea. You always see the on TV the ads of Assam chai. Yes or no? After that, the famous heritage sites, that is Kaziranga National Park and Manas National Park, are located in the Assam. That are world famous parks. Uh, with that, the Assam is also famous for their lush and fertile land. Lush means with plenty of grass and trees. It is also famous for wetlands, orchards, tea estates, scenic forests. Okay. Yes. Next to that, the Brahmaputra is Assam's lifeline. The land is also rich in petroleum, natural gas, coal, limestone, and other minor minerals. My hand-woven silk are exquisite with natural colors and designs. They say our women view fairy tales on their looms. Assam silk fabrics, eri, muga, and pat are the most sought after silk in the world of fashion. So, with the help of their natural beauties, the Assam is also famous for their petroleum. You can see the world's oldest operating refinery, Digboi, is in the Assam state. It is operating since 1901. It is the oldest refinery. Assam is also famous for natural gas, coal, limestone, and other minerals also. And Assam is also famous for their silk. So Muga silk is very famous from the Assam. It is not found or not produced in anywhere in the world. Golden silk Muga, you can see in the picture. The golden silk Muga, it is made up from the golden fiber, and which is not produced anywhere else in the world. It is produced only in the Assam. So these are the famous things of the Assam. I am known as the land of fairs and festivals. The major festivals of Assam is Bihu. Cane and bamboo are the inseparable parts of my life. As souvenirs, you can take the Jappi, traditional sunset, and mass. Don't forget to visit the Ohum palaces. So, students, Assam is also famous for their fairs and festivals. The major festival of Assam is Bihu. You can see in the picture, the people are celebrating the Bihu festival. They are enjoying the dance and music. Here one picture that showing you the happy Bihu festival. After that, the cane and bamboo are the main parts of the Assam's life. People made different types of products from cane and bamboo. You can see the different products in this picture. After that, you can take the Jappi. The Jappi means what? The handmade hat, which is famous in all over world of Assam. So, as a souvenir means what? If you visit anything, if you goes to in any place to picnic, so we always carry the things from there. Okay, so that is called souvenirs. So things that you buy from the place to remind you of your holiday. So as a souvenirs, you can take the Jappi. Here you can see the picture of Jappi, that is handmade Jappi hat. So you can take this if you visit the Assam. After that, Assam is also famous for Ohom palaces. As already we discussed that there was a Ohom kingdoms in the Assam. So there are lot of Ohom palaces you can see in the Assam. Okay, so students, in this way we learn about the seven sisters here. The remaining seven sisters we will learn in the next session. Okay, so students, it's time to recap. So today we learn about the general information about the seven sisters. Seven sisters of India are actually the seven states, which are Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland, Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya, and the eighth state Sikkim is the brother of these seven sisters. So keep it in mind. The seven sisters nothing but the seven states that are located in the northeast side of the India. Okay. So students, there is one question for you. You have to complete this. The question is, find more information about the following states and prepare a leaflet or brochure to invite people to visit the states. So we have to take the more information. You can take the information from internet, from books, okay, of Arunachal Pradesh and Assam. You can also collect the pictures and you have to make one leaflet to invite the people to visit these states. Okay, students, I hope you understood the today's topic. If you have any questions, so you can ask me now. Yes. Okay. So remaining seven sisters we will learn in the next period. Okay, students. Thank you very much.